All right, so you want to lift your Subaru Forester? Maybe you're just thinking about it? Well, you should. That's the answer to the question. I think it looks better. I think it feels better. I think it's just better. When I lifted mine, I did a 2-inch lift from Anderson Design and Fabrication. I recommend their lift. It's just a strut spacer. So it's just a piece, a big block that you put right on top of the strut. It was really easy to install for the most part. We made a video on that installation if you want to check it out, if you do decide to go with that. If I were to do it all again, I'd probably do the same lift. I wouldn't really want to go over 2 inches with a strut spacer. Just gets to be too much. Anything less than 2 inches is all right. Inch and a half is something that probably would still be noticeable, but I think 2 inches is a sweet spot between being too much and still having a good lift. I would also consider, though, new suspension if I were to do this again. This is the stock suspension that's been in there for 260,000 miles, and to be honest, it ain't that great. We did have to replace sway bar end links on this. Take a look at those if you do lift it, because those were completely shot. Now, if you're thinking about making some sort of daily but off-roady mix, which is what I wanted to do, I'd also recommend different tires. These are Yokohama Geolander tires. The rim plus wheel, total wheel ratio is all the same size. This is a little bit more rim than what was originally there and a little less rubber. I think it would have looked better if I went with a smaller rim with more rubber, but it's just kind of what I could take at that time. I like the black rims. New rims are always cool. Now with ride, how does it drive? The ride quality with the lift. Honestly, it's great. It really doesn't hinder anything at all in the slightest. I actually do kind of like it being up just a little bit more. It is something noticeable, does feel better. Getting in and out of the car is honestly something that was really shocking, like immediately. The first time I went to go sit in it after we finished the lift, it was just like, boom, I'm right in my seat. Because that 2 inches, it's like right at my hip level. Just sit my butt down in there. It was great. Probably my favorite part of the whole thing, honestly. Now, there is one last thing I would recommend, and that is just pulling the wheels out a little bit, adding a spacer. Sometimes when you do a lift and if you change the size of your wheel, you can get rubbing on the inside of the wheel well when you turn, and that's something that did almost happen. It does come close to doing that, so I honestly kind of got lucky there. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not, and if it did, I was just going to figure it out. But if you bump those wheels out, and I think Anderson Design and Fabrication does have spacers that come with the lift to kind of keep things centered, and I would recommend doing that too. I also think that would make things look better if these wheels would just stick out a little bit more. But should you lift your Subaru Forester? Absolutely. Definitely do it. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Lift it.
Oh yeah!
With ease. With ease.
With ease.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
That tire's, that's the one that's spinning. Front right.
Front right was spinning.
Yep. Both spots.
Wonder if it felt that one slipping because that's all
The
soft.
rocks. Yep.
And then tried to spin that one a bunch. And then because that one was stuck, it really couldn't push it anywhere.
Yeah.
Any further, it just run the bumper into the top of that anyways.
Yeah.